Welcome back to Arsenic Culture. I'm Matt.
Jason.
Jade.
And we are venturing into rum, the #1 rum in the entire universe, as rated by artificial intelligence. So continuing on our trek through different types of booze, because those are the funnest episodes that we can do. What did we do? What was the last one they did? Was absinthe the last one?
Absinthe. Correct.
Okay.
The Green Fairy.
Yes.
Hallucinations.
That was fun.
Van
We have some
Gogh,
absinthe, Jade, if you want some absinthe.
No thanks.
Yeah.
I was
He's trying to
absent.
quit.
Yeah, we got our good friend Jade back with us. How's it going?
Yeah,
Welcome,
good.
sir. Welcome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
Ready to try this rum, though.
Well, we will see.
Tell us all about rum, man.
So I don't know shit about rum. I don't like. I've never had rum until I went to Antigua in the Caribbean, and I don't know if you know this, but the Caribbean is where rum is made.
No shit.
So
That's exactly what
that's
it's
the
like.
first lesson of the day. But yeah, in Antigua they had a brand called English Harbor, and it's really fucking good. And I was all like on one of these all-inclusive resorts, and it's all you can drink. So I'm just throwing back bottles. I was like, just give me the fucking bottle. It's really good. I brought some
100%.
back. So then I started looking into it, and found a whole bunch of different brands. All the good ones come from the Caribbean. And then I was like, you know what? ChatGPT has never let me down thus far. So are you familiar with ChatGPT?
Yeah,
Jay?
yeah.
Scares the shit out of
Yeah,
me.
It's going to take over the world soon. It's
I
basically
use
Skynet.
it almost every day,
Yeah.
for sure.
So I got on ChatGPT and I was like, hey, what's the best rum that you can get? And then at first it was like, well, I can't answer that question because there's some. Okay, I was like, okay, well then what's the highest rated rum? And then it did the disclaimer. Oh well, there are many things that go into rating, but it said it is usually generally recognized as Ronza Kappa XO Centenario as the best tasting rum that you can get. And I went to the local Total Wine. Should I say local big box? I'm not sure.
No, Total Wine's fine.
And they just had it sitting on the shelf. It made me realize that we talk about bourbon a lot. We do beer too, and a lot of these spirits have like this just like ridiculous secondary market, and it's like you go into some of these other ones, and it's just like they're just sitting on the shelf. Sure. It's like this is the best rum that you can get according to AI. But I mean, it's just sitting on the shelf. They had like 2 or 3 boxes. And
the reason why probably is in Kentucky, we're not looking for that, right? So people that come here just aren't looking for rum. They're looking for bourbon. They think we talked about it before. They think Pappy just sits on the shelves and Buffalo Trace rules it all. So I remember, kind of equating this back to other spirits. I remember I was traveling from work through Illinois, kind of close to Iowa, actually. But that was the first time I saw Laird's Apple Brandy, the 12-year-old.
Right, I remember
which is
that too.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't think we've done an episode on that. We probably should.
We did early on, yeah. And I actually just finised my bottle of
Shockingly,
12.
my memory is not that good. But, I mean, I think it's the same thing. So up there, that was sitting on the shelves, and, well, actually, no, up there, it was going quick. So
Yeah.
I just happened to be there when they restocked.
Yeah.
But here, if you go in Total Wine here, they'll have 4 or 5 bottles of that Laird's Apple Brandy 12-year-old, which is like well or 12.
So when you walked in there, was it behind the glass shelf or just on the regular
really?
shelf?
Just on the shelf. I was in Liquor Barn, and they had this there, and it was behind glass.
Yeah.
I went to Total Wine, and it was just sitting there.
So roughly, what was the cost on that?
It was like $125.
Which is reasonable, I mean, for the best rum in the world.
Right. And then obviously we're going to get into like the whole cost, is it worth it in secondary, but there is no secondary on it. Not that I can tell. But I did some like Google sleuthing, and it's like if you look at all the different types of spirits, there's a secondary for bourbon. That's the biggest.
Sure.
It straight up is. And then number 2 is Scotch.
I would say so.
But then there's nothing else. Like anything else that you want to drink, you can pretty easily get.
Get it for cost.
Yes, exactly right. So,
but I do think it's geographical. So I have some friends in my beer group that enjoy Scotch. I'm actually, I don't think I've had many that I enjoyed. But
I'm trying. It's fucking hard because I hate Scotch.
Well, like I've also like never had like a 30-year-old Scotch or a 40-year-old Scotch. That's that's the
speaking
high
of
dollar
that,
ones.
That's like 30-year Scotch is like a 12-year-old bourbon to us. Like it's good.
Right.
They're thinking 50, 60.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
they go crazy age. But anyway,
Yeah.
back to the beer group. So some of my friends there enjoy Scotch. They'll contact me and say, hey, if you ever see this bottle of Scotch, would you pick me up one? It's rare. They can't get it there. I walk in Liquor Barn, Total Wine, there's 4.
Really?
I'm like, how many you want?
Okay.
Nobody's buying it. You know what
I mean, we should do a Scotch episode because
We should.
it's like the
We've
second
talked about
most
it.
popular
Yeah.
spirit that you can get, and we all universally hate it. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I think it's smoky. And
it is. It's peaty.
Not all of it is. But
so I've been trying to get into it, and I got a couple bottles upstairs, like just stuff that you can get at Costco, whatever. But it's usually, I feel like if you see something at Costco, it's something that has been or is popular, because they're not going to carry it if it's not going to sell, because they buy such large.
Well, and they source too. They like some of the bourbon they have there, the big tall like half gallons they'll do. That's sourced from like Sazerac, Buffalo Trace. I'm assuming they probably source some of that.
That's a
Scotch.
That's a good point too. Yeah, but I got like a Macallan 10-year and like a Glenfiddich, I think 10-year, and they're pretty good. But it's like I could on any given day, get a pour bourbon and enjoy it.
Sure,
but like, I got to be in the fucking mood for Scotch. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's people that are probably like, "Oh, I get off work and I want to pull me a Scotch in my glass because I've got a tough day at the farm." But like, I mean, around here, it's just.
But what do you think of when you? And I know we're getting off subject with rum, but what do you think of the first thing comes to mind, scenario or person, when you say pour a Scotch? Like, what comes to your mind? What's
cigar
the picture?
bar.
Okay.
I think it's like some British dude sitting in his study smoking a cigar.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe have an ascot on.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, with like a monocle.
100%.
Yeah, it's actually the Monopoly Man.
Yeah.
I'm envisioning the Monopoly Man with a top hat.
It's actually law that you have to have a monocle.
Yeah, exactly. I want to have two monocles, actually. Is there a word for those?
Those are
I don't know.
glasses.
Those are glasses.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like bionicles. So rum has been around for a long time too. It's been around for 400 to 500 years. Generally accepted that it's, well, from what we know about it now, it comes from the Caribbean. Excuse me. I guess there were some early versions that were made in vats and like other.
Do you know why though? It's because the sugar cane.
Exactly right. Well, the sugar cane, and it actually proliferated through the slave trade, which is something we won't go in this show. But that's actually how. Yeah, that's how it got popular. It's made from sugar cane juice or molasses. And if you have something called rum agricole, which is spelled RHUM, that is actually made solely from sugarcane juice. And it's kind of like supposed to be like a more refined product, and it's usually more expensive. This Ron Zacapa, the bottle that we have here, I don't even think is that.
It's a Solera though, right? So
it says from virgin sugarcane, but this is a blend, yes.
Isn't Solera though? You always keep some from the original batch. You keep
blend it in.
Yeah.
This one and all the ones that
working.
There you go. You got a couple back today. That's good. Yeah, you've been working.
I have 5. Yeah.
But the a lot of the rums, a lot of the popular ones, they're all blended. Like that's the thing, and they all usually come in around like 40% alcohol.
So 80 proof, yeah.
Exactly right. And there's not a whole lot of variation on that. Like if it goes over 80 proof, they actually call it high proof. Yeah. High proof rum, and it's like part of the title. So I guess it's like a warning. Whereas with bourbon, it's just like, well, shit, let's make it as strong as we want and just see what happens.
I wonder why that is though, because I feel like most of the time people drink rum. It's probably using it as a mixer, a cocktail,
100%.
Island drink. You're sitting on the beach, but
I would think that around here, and actually, you're probably right because
tiki drinks.
Yeah, a lot of those island drinks. Rum punch is like a really big one. When I was down in the Caribbean,
we were up at me and Jade went to Standard not too long ago. Standard Meter, Chicago. But did we try tiki drinks when we were there? Oh man,
yeah, we tried some.
Those things are fantastic, and
he fucking loves those things.
They will absolutely kick your ass.
Yeah,
like you drink 2 of those,
like 2, yeah.
I can't drive.
Yeah.
I'm not driving. There's no way.
It's the same with me and Mad Dog 2020.
Mad Dog 2020.
Fuck man, two bottles. Boone's Farm, yeah.
Snow Creek Berry, let's go.
But the color of rum is actually based on how long it is in the barrel, which is everybody knows is pretty obvious. But this one right here is the creme de la creme of
let's have a drink.
Yeah, so
I'm thirsty.
I'm gonna do a little unboxing here. Ron Zacapa is a Guatemalan brand of
You
rum.
have your fancy camera. You want me to do the unboxing? You get a picture?
No, let's. I can't see it. I'm not gonna drop it, am I?
Yes.
You're good.
Okay, I am.
Very nice bottle.
Yeah, you know what that bottle looks like? Looks like cognac.
It does, and the 1792, Jade mentioned that earlier from Barton, but definitely fancier than that.
Yeah.
What's that one they do? It's like a Woodford did a Baccarat bottle, or you ever seen
that?
Like a little diamond
it was an anniversary bottle.
Yeah. Kind of similar to that. I mean, that's a pretty sexy bottle.
Yeah.
If I wasn't married, I might ask it out. I don't know.
I'd fuck it. I don't know. Would you fuck this, Jade?
Absolutely, with the golden egg. For sure.
The golden egg. Yeah, look at that golden egg. I mean, that's highfalutin right there. Yeah, you think they wrap it in like
weird,
like felt or something.
Foil.
Yeah.
Foil.
Velvet.
Foil.
Yeah, foil. It's like oil.
Look at that. The fucking even the top is gilded.
So real cork, not synthetic. Smells like rum.
How do you fucking know you've never had rum?
I just think
it looks pretty dark though in the bottle. Good.
So I've been trying to drink a little more rum lately.
Just because of that trip you had?
Yes, I mean I really did enjoy it.
Matt, pass to your left, buddy.
Is that the way it goes?
Yes.
So it's with it usually being a slightly lower proof, it's easier to drink. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
So it's like I don't mind.
Got 8 ounces.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
This is our first drink of a long day, Jay.
His hand shaking. He's like, I got a good drink. So when you think of rum, though, when we talked about mixed drinks before, what's the first drink that comes to mind, or most famous drink you can think of with rum?
Well, lately for me, Captain and Coke, yeah. Lately for me, it's been the rum punch because we got it on a big kick in Antigua, and my wife got obsessed, and we came home and we kept drinking them. So that was a thing.
I think Hurricane. From New Orleans down there, or tiki drinks, but definitely Hurricane first for me.
Oh, and if I'm not mistaken, you brought a control, so to speak.
Oh,
is that correct?
Somewhere.
So we decided to do a rum episode, and Jason was like, "Well, hell, let me."
You brought the best rum. I brought Myers rum, but not just any Myers. I don't know much about this, but it is a single barrel select from Sazerac. So it was aged in Sazerac rye barrels.
There you go.
And hell with your 80 proof. This one's 86.
There you go. Okay, so we're doing a little crossover to different spirits. So.
I thought this one was dark till I saw that one, and it looks pretty light compared to that one. So
go ahead and pop it open.
Yeah, you can definitely smell the difference on the cork.
Really?
Yeah. More ethanol just off the bat. Make sure you keep them separate so you'll know which one's which.
So you said this Myers is owned by Sazerac, is that correct?
So Myers, I was reading up on a little bit. It was actually Diageo owned them, and then Sazerac
bought Diageo.
Yeah.
2019, it switched over. So basically acquired.
Are you starting with the controller or with the
I'm smelling
AI
both,
endorsed
and
one?
then I'm going to go with the Myers first. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be as good. So looking at color-wise, they're pretty similar to me. You see any difference, Jade or Matt?
I want to say the first one's darker.
Yeah,
but again, I have 8 ounces compared to a half.
God,
I mean,
yeah, the Ron Zacapa. He's got like
Let me say that.
He's got 6 fingers here.
No, you got to drink that shit.
Are you going to pour more of that?
Yeah, I was going to pour more in this one. Might as well take it even.
Oh, God.
Get it even.
Well, we're going to fast forward in a few minutes and see Jay just falling asleep over there. So on the nose of this, if you've nosed them both, there's no comparison at all. Really? Like it's pretty rough. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't think the color is that far off.
I don't either. I think they're almost identical.
Yeah.
Which is odd. I don't know. Like in the bottle, they're pretty close looking right there.
Yeah.
Nose is not even.
The nose.
Yeah.
So okay,
the nose is rough on that Myers.
So that nose on the Ron Zacapa, the expensive one, the AI endorsed one. That's actually nice. I get like spice on there. It's like
I'm still smelling the Myers.
I'm trying to have to. We need like some coffee beans.
Shit.
The Zacapa, it almost I get a hint of butterscotch or something on it too, kind of cream spice.
Yeah. On this Myers, I get like cheese?
I get prison wine.
Golly, yeah, that's like
smells like as soon as you open a Sharpie marker.
Yes.
Like fucking,
I agree.
As soon as you just open up a marker.
Yes.
Maybe eggplant?
Sure.
I don't really mess with
it. I
don't even know if I want to drink this.
We may have picked the wrong control. This is
holy shit! Does that smell bad? Well, it probably can't taste as bad as it smells.
So did you taste the bad
one
first
or
the
the
good one first?
We don't know if it's good or bad
Which
yet.
Which one? We probably should start with the good one because I think that's going to wreck
I don't
your
want it
palate.
to fuck it. Yeah, I'm
going to
start with the good
wreck
one.
it, honestly. Whew. This one smells like heaven compared to that.
Oh, I like that a lot. So it finishes like a sweet cinnamon candy.
But not Fireball.
No. I like that a lot.
Very, very smooth for that. Like you're not going to get a lot of burn. It's 80 proof.
Yeah, and this is my first drink of the day. I'm actually getting a little bit of tickle back there, which I'm surprised for 80 proof.
You're not counting the 18 beers you had a while ago.
No, that's true.
Oh, we don't count beers. I'm
sorry.
No,
beer doesn't count anymore.
We're good.
Yeah, those are the brain cells that I lost. So that's good. I like that a lot.
I do too. I definitely get like molasses or caramelized sugar from it for me. A little thin compared to like a really, really nice bourbon or something.
Sure.
But still very good. I mean, I like it. Jade, what do you think?
It's very sweet.
I almost kind of get like a graham cracker sugar cookie or something.
Yeah.
Like
It is
the
almost
finish.
It is almost like a pastry kind of like sweetness. Yeah, I like that. It's really deep. Did you try the
I'm not brave.
the Myers?
Yeah, I'm working my way up to that.
Every time I smell it, it's like
I'm actually really concerned to drink it because I don't know if I'll taste anything else.
it smells smells like a burning tire.
Yeah, it does. It smells like you've been driving on
like,
country roads too long down the hill, and you.
So, what do you think
the
biggest difference between the two?
I think this was probably distilled with burning tires.
Well, that's also cognac cask. This one, we don't even know if it was aged in oak barrels. Let's see.
Well,
does it say on there?
It was on Sazerac.
Oh, that's right. Sazerac rye barrels. Yeah. God.
I don't want to ruin this for you, but it tastes like it smells.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pass.
It finishes quick. Oh,
the smell is awful.
it's real. I did not expect that to be
Unless
that
Jason farted.
Holy shit, that's bad.
bad. I think Jason's fart smells better than that.
It does smell better. I can guarantee that.
I'm gonna plug my nose.
No, that's not good. Oh, Lord have mercy.
It doesn't go away if you play your nose.
I don't know if you could make a mixed drink with that and be like.
I feel like that would
drinkable.
punch through like anything that you mixed it with.
I don't know
Get
when
the
you
same, it's
when you
awful.
do the the frozen lemonade chunks and like pineapple
I
juice.
don't know if
and
that'll cut it.
grapefruit juice.
See, I feel like you mix all this shit together, and then you're still going to get like, oh, did you put some burning tire in there too? Because that's what I taste.
I get Sharpie. I get burning tire. I get just rock gut whiskey. Like it's probably 3-month old.
Okay, so how much was that bottle? The Myers.
Too
rum?
much, probably $30. I mean, that's
Really?
cheap. Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't give you $10 for that. I wouldn't give you any money for that. So
God damn. Okay.
let's say there's no secondary. That's not worth it.
That's not worth the primary.
You know what we're gonna do a giveaway for the rest of this great bottle. So let's compare back to the Ron Zacapa. So how much was this one? 120.
125.
Yeah,
All day, every day.
100%. Over
So,
that one for sure.
What I like about that's expensive for rum, all things considered. I guess you know what I'm saying. But when you compare it to what we're used to buying with bourbon and how a lot of it you got to get on secondary, I'm actually glad that we can get something that is tastes this good on the shelf for a price that all things considered, is what you would pay for a bourbon if you were trying to get something of that.
I agree with that.
When I think about this one too, I don't think I'd make a mixed drink with this one.
No,
it's very good.
Yeah, I think that's when you buy the Kirkland Costco rum or Captain Morgan.
And that's why I got
mixers.
not Myers rum.
Don't get the Myers rum, and I bought some Appleton Estate upstairs,
yeah.
and that's supposed to be like one of the better mixtures.
I've had that before.
And I like that one too, but yeah, this Ron Zacapa, that's amazing. AI was not wrong in my opinion.
I agree. I mean, the best rum I've had. What do you compare it to bourbon wise? If you had to say,
It's real sweet, and it's got a real lingering spice. I don't know what I would compare it to.
I'm not sure there's a 80 proof bourbon that has this much flavor.
I agree with that. That's what I was thinking kind of too, Jade. I don't think there is one.
Like maybe a really sweet rye or something.
Maybe. I mean,
I don't even think.
It's almost like a cognac, and I know it's aged in cognac barrels, or like an after dinner drink kind of thing. But hey, it's good. I'd buy it. Secondary, I mean, there's probably not any, maybe to the right person. But for 120, I mean, I've not had a lot of rums. I've probably had mixed drinks, and these two, maybe the Appleton. It's the best I've had.
I'm glad I got the bottle of this. It would actually be a shame if it like disappeared from shelves.
Well, shit, Jade's got half of it.
Yeah.